Hey guys, what's going on? It's Billy here from the best place to buy gold online, and in today's video I just want to share with you some reasons why you need to own gold, and you need to own physical gold. Now these aren't my reasons, these are actually Mike Maloney's reasons, but it's not many people that I listen to when it comes to owning gold, in it, or silver for that matter, in its physical form. But I just want to talk to you today about why you should own gold and some top reasons why. And first one is, gold is universal money. It's a tangible store of value and wealth protection. It has been for thousands and thousands of years, and it will never ever change. Physical gold cannot go bankrupt or broke. Gold bullion will never default on promises or obligations, and it's not digital either, so it can't be hacked. Jim Rickards said that a few weeks ago in a talk that I found on YouTube. In times of crisis, gold bullion tends to increase sharply in value. That's true. You just go back throughout history, you'll see how much it increases in value very, very sharply in times of crisis. Number four is, gold is not created by governments, nor is it value dependent upon governments. All of today's governments issue paper fiat currencies, dollars, euros, yen, pounds, yuan, rupees, pesos, etc. Fiat currencies have no tangible value and are backed only by government decree, namely legal tender laws. Historically, governments always create and issue too much fiat currency. Over the long term, paper fiat currencies are worth less and less until they are ultimately worthless. The average lifespan of a fiat currency is around 27 years. How on earth they've kept this current fiat system going for nearly 45 years amazes me, really does amaze me. Number five, investors can buy and own physical gold privately and anonymously. I'm not too sure about the anonymously one. Governments are, cracking down quite hard on that one, but I'm pretty sure you could probably still buy it anonymously. Number six, supranational and national bank regulatory agencies are making moves to reclassify gold as 0% risk weighted asset, helping to further drive physical demand from smaller banks. And number seven, today most nations are inflating and devaluing their respective currencies' purchasing power to boost international trade and exports, and to more easily finance their nominal debts and social program liabilities. For instance, in the United States, retirees will most likely receive future promised social security checks, although there is no promise on how many goods and or services these checks will actually buy. And I will, when I finish this video, I will pop a link to this article, very, very interesting article, in the description below, so you can go ahead and check out that. And number eight is gold bullion investments are extremely portable. They're liquid and easy to store in one's home. And just a quick note on number eight, I'd highly recommend keeping some in your home, but I wouldn't keep all of them in your home. Break-ins, that sort of stuff. Yes, okay, you can get it insured, but what's to say that also in times of crisis, gold goes through the roof. Fiat currencies return to zero. You have massive hyperinflation, which could be on the cards, or even high inflation. Quite panic on the streets, riots, that sort of stuff. Governments could turn tyrannical. Just that, keeping that in mind, I would not keep all of my stuff at home. I don't keep any at home. I have a small amount which I moved to a location which I can easily get to, and the rest I keep in a private vault. So that's something I'd highly recommend. If you have all of your stuff in your home, then either get a massive safe or really hide it well and don't tell anyone that it's hidden there. So number nine, governments and central banks are now net buyers of gold, meaning they are buying and hoarding more gold bullion than they are selling. For instance, China Russia, in a video I mentioned the other day, the United States and Germany and the IMF are still in the top 3 largest holders of physical gold in the world. That's probably partly to do with the fact that China doesn't release a lot of their figures, although I'd probably say that China are definitely up there. So that's number 9. Number 10 is politically or through market demand, governments will come under increasing pressure in returning to currencies backed by gold. Returning to a monetary system anchored in gold could cause the value of gold bullion to rise considerably in months and years ahead. And I released a video yesterday, I believe. It's the 18th today. Yeah, yesterday I released a video of an article I found, and tomorrow supposedly the IMF are going to announce that we could have a new world reserve currency, which would be the Chinese yuan, and they're actually going to have that released on the open market as a gold-backed currency. But just a note on that, Jim Rickards did say that in his new book, I highly recommend you get it, The New Case for Gold, he said in that China obviously hedging. They're buying US treasuries and they're also buying gold. I won't get into reasons why in this video, maybe in a later video, but they are hedging against this dollar collapse, and if they're in a win-win. So inflation rises, their treasuries will win. We get too much inflation, and they carry on with the printing presses. Gold will rise in value, but they need the price to stay low until they've got enough. And Jim Rickards says around about 7,000 tons of gold, 8,000 tons of gold is what they need to have that hedge, so that they don't become affected when the dollar loses its value. He also goes on to say in his book that obviously governments and central bankers around the world, they need this transition of wealth to take place that moves from the west to the east, and it will take the transition will take place. I can't put a time scale on it, but a lot of people say within this decade. So there you have it, guys. 10 reasons why you need to own gold. I hope you got value. If you did, feel free to like, comment and share. And if you want to know more about the legacy gold opportunity and how you can start accumulating small amounts of gold bullion bars, we are the cheapest anywhere in the UK and Europe. We challenge you to find it cheaper elsewhere. And if you want to learn more about that, check out the link in the description below. My website is goldfinancial.de. Yes, that's a German website, but it's actually linked to a European website. Did this for purposes because we were launching into Europe. But yeah, go and check it out. All the information you need on there. My contact details are at the bottom, email or telephone number if you are in the UK. I'm happy to answer any of your questions. And honestly, guys, you need to own gold. Take care. I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.